The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Welcome everybody, Enrique here. Let me just check this this question box and make sure that everyone can hear me. Let's see where everyone's from, and all right. All right, tell me where you're coming from today. Nice to have you here, Robert, John, Derek. Nice to see everybody here. All right, Chicago, Cali. All right, North Carolina, UK, Florida, Canada. Cool, cool, cool. We'll get rolling in about a few. Let's give it about 2 more minutes, and we're going to be recording this, so everyone will have a replay of this as well. I want to make sure that everyone has a replay, and I do have Don Wilson on the line. As you can maybe hear Don typing away a little bit. I'm really happy that Don's here because Don, as you know, he's in the middle of an insane launch, and he's had already over 2,000 buyers, so he's dealing with a ton of things. So I was really happy that I could get a few minutes of his time, well, maybe a little more than a few minutes, and get him here so that he can also tell us a little bit about how he runs his business and maybe give you some good pointers. And I would say listen very closely because the amount of results and the amount of this guy makes good money. So definitely take notes and then watch the replay as well. So Don, if you just want to say hi, and then I'll get going into some of the things before we have a little chat, so we can kind of give our list some value as well.
Hey everybody, well first, thanks guys for having me. I appreciate it. And hello, I haven't been on a webinar with you guys before, so if you know me, awesome. If not, we're going to have a good time, going to provide some value, and I'm going to be an open book for you here. We're going to do a little bit off the cuff, so if you have questions, go ahead and type them in the box, and I'll try and answer them too. And just glad to be here and provide you guys some value.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I think that'll be good to do a little bit more of an informal session and see what questions people have. And one of the things that I urge you guys also to do, I know I see a lot of the questions, and a lot of people ask like kind of product questions and things like that. And I think Jason Fladlin said this on one of his calls. He said, you could either ask a 5-cent question or a $5 question. And you have our attention here as well right now. And we are kind of busy, so it is sometimes hard to get a hold of us. So try to get those $5 questions that will actually like really add to the strategy of your business and can help you out a lot. All right, just kind of something that I did want to put out there. And then if you have any like product questions about buying, I'll stay on after the call about I can answer those. But during the call, if you could try to ask some really good questions, then it'll enrich our discussion as well. So for those of you, let's see. One thing that I do want to ask. Is who was on the call yesterday and who was not on the call yesterday. All right? So if you weren't, say no, and if you were, say yes.
Hey Enrique, real quick, can you toss me as an organizer so I can see the questions too?
Yeah. All right. Most people actually weren't. Okay? Okay. Cool. And who has another question I want to know also, who has not gotten Don's product as well? Just so the way we structure this call as well, just want to see. I don't want to repeat anything. Okay, quite a bit of people. Okay, some people have it, some people don't. All right, cool, cool, cool. So let me go over it. Let's get right into it. Let's not hold you up anymore, and I'll show you also a couple demos as well. Paul says I got about 18 emails about it. That's Don. You know that you're doing a good job.
I'm doing something right when you get 18 emails, man.
So you know you're doing something right. I hope you all wait for the SqueezeMobi email because you know our bonuses are always the best. But let's get right into it. So a little bit of the agenda, and we're going to be all over the place today. One thing I want to show you is how to find a broken Flash site. That's a part of the method, and it's something really good. And I know we've gone over it before, even on webinars, but for those of you that missed it on our other mobile webinars, I just want to show you, I want to do a real quick demo and show you how you could take something, even if you don't buy anything, how you can take something and monetize it. Then we're going to go through a couple demos, how to build different types of kind of landing pages, how to go through the demo of Don's product, how prospecting is just really easy, and how you can basically kind of auto close these people just via a simple email. And the one part that I think you will like is the outsourcing part. When we touch base, and this is when I'm really going to kind of bring Don, and he's going to tell you about how he does business himself, or maybe how he doesn't do as much as people might think he does, but still makes quite a bit of money from it, which is the beauty of it, and how everything is set up to make it really, really simple. All right, so who's excited? If not, we can stop the webinar right here. I like to tease you guys, I like to tease you guys just a little bit. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about no way. Carl says no way. He's not excited at all, and he's leaving. He hates the SqueezeMobi webinars. Stanley says, I'm so excited I can't stop touching myself. Now let's keep this PG. Let's keep this PG, Stanley. Okay? I know in DC you guys like to, but let's keep this PG for everyone. All right, let me switch screens and let me show you something, because with the Flash sites, who knows, for those people that weren't on the webinar yesterday, who knows how to, number one, find sites that are Flash, just on Google. Just who knows how to do that search and just find, yeah, some people do, but most people, a lot of people don't, I see. Okay. Didn't know. Okay. Well, let's, it's on the screen already, I know. I kind of gave it away. I'm asking the question a little too late. I should have done it before I switched the slide, but I was anxious to kind of get into it. So let me just give me 1 second and go to webinars not allowing me to switch screens here. And let's go right into it. Cool. All right, right here. Let's just go to Google. And I'm not even going to type it in. Why type it in when you could when I can just copy and paste this right here, the string, and now you have the string. And the beauty about this, let me change it up. I did dentist in Chicago. Let's give me an area and give me a niche. Let me get an area and a niche from you all, and I'll just put it in there.
Here, I'll give you a niche, attorney, and you just get somebody to give you a city and a state.
Okay. Denver. All right, cool. I used to ski in Colorado. Not really ski, actually snowboard. I used to ski like back when I was a little kid, but then I was like, I like snowboarding much better. All right, cool. So now you see all of these sites that are Flash. And the great thing, you know, these attorneys, you know, these companies, these businesses, they think, you know, I invested so much money into getting this Flash site developed. It's so cool. It looks really awesome. You know, I'm going to get so much more business. It's great, right? But the thing is that's what happens when, you know, they don't have the right advisor, when they don't have the right offline consultant coming in. And this is where you come into play. That doesn't structure everything out for them and just thinks, oh yeah, hey, here's some, you know, I'm going to develop a Flash site for you and I'm going to make some real quick money, but I'm going to completely forget about the mobile side because I just want to make some money real quick, and I'm not going to structure your entire marketing campaign, your entire marketing campaign, and it just kind of amazes me. So let's look at one of these and let's look at how it looks on a mobile phone as well. So I like, you know, Jose Miguel Hernandez right here. All right, so, you know, they probably spend a ton of money on that, and let's go SqueezeMobi, and then let me go where I have Don Software right here, and now Jose looks pretty good. You know, he probably makes quite a bit of money, but the problem with these business owners is they're not marketers. They're not marketers. And can everyone see my screen? Just want to make sure. Can everyone see my screen? Yes? Okay. Great. All right. So the biggest problem is these business owners are not marketers. And you see, if we preview this on the phone, this site right here, this one looks actually okay. This one looks okay. So actually, these people do have a mobile site, and that's one thing actually I want to point out that I really like about your software, Don, is it doesn't just, you know, show like a blank screen. It actually works. If people do have a mobile site, then you can kind of get them out of the process. So that's actually a good thing and something I really like. So, but luckily we have all these pages worth of attorneys. So let's just go to the next one. And
let me add something real quick, and that's the reason why we put that in there, was you could preview it because that script goes and finds anything with Flash, and I find out of probably about 100 websites that I go pull that have Flash content, maybe 5 or 6 of them actually have a mobile optimized site. So before we go any further, we wanted to actually be able to preview it on there so we could filter those out if we needed to.
Yeah, and yeah, you're completely right because you know, when I was working with the software for these past couple of days that you gave it to me, this is actually the first time that I saw a site, and I was kind of meaning to ask you that, what happens if they already have a mobile site. So now we have our answer to that. All right, cool. So let's all right. Now, do they have as well? Yeah, but this is a bad one. This is a bad one anyways. But
yeah, that one looks pretty terrible. See, the way that works is it doesn't show 100% perfect what an iPhone looks like, but it does show you exactly what you're going to see on the versions that aren't mobile optimized. So on an actual iPhone, that site would, wherever that Flash content would be, it would be broken inside of it. It's just when you're viewing it on side of a computer, it may show up a little bit different inside the screen because depending on your browser. But yeah, if you show that up on a mobile site, it's anywhere that's going to have Flash content. It's either not going to load or it's going to come up with an Adobe error message. And on this version right here, it's just going to show up a non-optimized version.
Cool. All right. So, all right. While you were explaining that, you see now we have right here a blank screen. This is Larry Leach. This is LarryLeach.com. So, and the great thing about this is and it's still loading here. Let's get some information about them.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to work on anything mobile.
And the best part is, while I'm on this webinar, it always starts, like even yesterday, it just started playing and there was just music. So I was trying to do the webinar simultaneously. So let's look up about us a little bit more. I'm trying to get a little bit. All right, this is Larry.
You know what I usually do? All you can do too is just type in Larry Leach and Manta, real quick, Manta.com, and it brings up all their information within a few seconds.
Yeah. And that's actually a very good point. And I just want to do it for kind of simplicity's sake. So let's put this in there, and phone number. I'm not gonna find
you can make one up.
number.
You actually don't even need one. It'll still work without it.
Yeah. But that's the thing is cool is, like right here with your default settings, if you don't, you can customize everything. Like right here, I'll put my name, and then I'll put even SqueezeMobi here, and it's great because then when it spits out that email, everything's already in there. But let me just finish putting stuff in here, and I could put even my number, and on the email then, the email is customized for my number so the person can call me, and then the page that it spits out also has my number, even with the headline. The headline that I like the most is this one right here. You're losing customers to your competitors. Because I always talk about kind of building that pain aspect, and what's the one thing that business owners hate? That they're type A personalities, and they have a huge ego, so they hate missing out to their competition, and that's one thing. And the other cool thing is you can upload your different videos as well here, and we actually created this video. I don't know if you know this, Don, but we created as a part of the bonus a video. We actually took one of your PowerPoints and created this really cool video that that I'll show you after as well. And we'll actually play it for everyone. Let me just take autoplay off and then just create the landing page. And as you can see right there, I just created the landing page, and it's a personalized email template. It has the business owner's name right here. Then it has my name. It's saying that I'm an online marketing consultant who specializes in mobile design. And it goes through, and the one thing that I also like about this is you're a professional marketer, Don. And the way you structured this email, the conversions, some people, when they're writing these emails, it's hard for them to really write something that is going to grab the business owner's attention. And that's why email doesn't work, or people think email doesn't work, is because they just don't know how to do it correctly. And I think that's one of the biggest problems is people just do not know how to do it correctly and write, number one, an email that works, and number two, write something that's personalized, because they'll just maybe spam 100, 200 people, and then they wonder, hey, why didn't this convert? Because I didn't personalize any of it, and not being enough personalized. So this is great. Number one, it has my name, it has Larry's name, it even has the company, and then we'll show you as well how you can kind of mass upload a CSV file, and it'll just create a ton of these, which is great. So right here, Enrique Becco, SqueezeMobi, and whatever your number here. Now, that's only the email template. Let's look at what this page does. All right. So number one, let's make this a little bigger. You're losing customers to your competitors because your website does not work on mobile phones, and that's another thing that I wanted to point out. I wanted to point out is the way that you also structured these, because some people think, hey, these flashy sites, number one, in Flash, but anything that's flashy, they want stuff that's flashy, that's really nice. Now, what's the problem with that? When there's sometimes maybe a little too much stuff, a little too many graphics, it looks too slick. What's the problem with that? Tell me, guys. What's the problem when it just looks too slick? Yeah, slow load, but that's not what I'm getting at. Think car salesman. Exactly, Sarita. People don't trust it. Lack of trust. It's cheesy. There's no credibility. It scares you off. Exactly. They think big corporation. They think they're just trying to suck money out of me. They're not going to give me any personal attention, none of that. It scares you off. And Don, being a professional marketer, has created this specifically to convert. That's the way that it's created, and it's created specifically to convert. And that's one of the things that I like about it as well. And I understand when I look at it, I understand the different psychological triggers that are behind the different the text as well as these pages as well. So let's look now. Let's look at this. I'm going to play this video for you that we actually created, that Avi and Jabbar created specifically for you and for this, so that you can upload a video that, and I think you'll like it. It's got a SqueezeMobi kind of style, quality, different some pictures that we put in there as well, and the text, we won't take credit for the text. The text is from Don, but we put a little bit of a spin on it so that when you also, kind of bring other things like the SqueezeMobi templates and other pieces of the puzzle, that you'll that this will also kind of have that SqueezeMobi flavor, so everything kind of fits together as well. And then your number right here, so the business owner can call you immediately. Because another thing is, if they don't take action then, the likelihood that they will take action, that they will take action later, goes down a ton. It goes down a ton. Another thing that I did want to show real quick before we get to a little bit of that outsourcing is this cool aspect of this, is that bulk page generator. And all you do is you put those 4 pieces of data, upload a CSV file, and I don't have one ready, but easily
it's going to give you an error.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
it's going to give you an error because you're actually. Well, actually, if you just want to toss it over my screen real quick, go ahead and do that if you can.
Sure. Cool. Let me make you a presenter. Okay.
Just real quick in the box, just type a yes or a Y if you can see my screen. So I'll make sure we're all on the same page here. Cool. Just wait for the box. Just a few seconds. All right, everybody's here. All right, we're going to choose the file. And then if I go to bulk upload demo, click choose, and I click upload. As you can see, remember I told you guys earlier you don't have to use the prospect number. So I've got a few in here that have / a few fake ones, obviously, google.com, prospect name, Mr. PageRank. But as you can see, it loads all of them up in here. So then what you do is click Start Building Pages and Emails. And in my product, I give you an actual outsourcing video that all you have to do is hand over to people, and it tells them how to go use the flash code, get those leads, and pull all those in there. So all you have to do is hand that to somebody. They'll pull all the leads. You take the file, import it into here, click it, wait about 10 seconds, then boom. All of these are done, custom pages with the emails and everything. Cool. I'll turn that back over to you, man.
And Kevin says that is awesome. Times 20 in 2 seconds. He said it didn't even take 10 seconds. So, all right, cool. Hold on, I got to make myself a presenter. All right. Cool. Let's get back to this PowerPoint. So that's just a quick demo, and it's really the great thing is it's really that fast. It's really that fast and that simple. And I know I demoed a little bit of this yesterday. So what I wanted to also get into for a little bit is the other part is getting into a little bit of the outsourcing, and ask you some questions as well, Don, if you want to maybe share a little bit about kind of what you're doing, what you're working on, how you outsource this. And I know it's really how simple is it? I mean, you include that video in there, right?
Yeah, this is literally this simple. All you have to do is you've got a few options. You can use odesk.com to go find some people, or you can just use like Craigslist.ph and find people in the Philippines. In the offer, I literally give you the exact video. It says, hey, I'm Don, and I'll be your trainer today. Refer to your project manager for this, this, and this. And then I give an overview of how to go get the leads, and then how to put them into the document in the limited format so you can just upload them to the generator. Literally all you have to do is one click to upload them, and somebody else does all the going out and getting the lead information for you. And yeah, that video's in there, so you just got to hand it off. So you don't have to have someone super trained to copy and paste a script and put it into a little text document for you.
I mean that's awesome. That's what I kind of like, because you know sometimes the thing is, I find that a lot of times different products just leave too many steps out. And it's not that the steps are necessarily that hard. It's just there might be too many decisions. And the one thing that I like is you kind of laid out everything. You even put the video that you're saying, hey, you know, I'll train your VA for you. I'll train, or you know, your team member, whoever it is that's doing this, I'll train them for you. All you have to do is just give them this video and give them basically this the software, and they can do everything for you.
Yeah, it's actually the exact same video I use in my business. It's the same one.
Uh-huh.
So it's getting the exact same thing I train my people with.
And that's cool too, that you actually use this in your business. And so this is the exact method that you use in your business?
I use other methods as well, but this is just so simple because all you're doing to get the leads is copying and pasting a simple script, and then you just copy the URL and some contact info. It's not that hard to outsource that, so I don't have to pay someone $15 an hour. When the video, all they have to do is watch a 3-minute video and they know how to do it. That's not that hard to find somebody to do that for you. So it's super scalable because the customization of everything increases conversions drastically. I mean, they've got their own name on the page with their website broken, and it doesn't take me anything to do the leads. And what I do is I go inside to manage existing pages, and we've got all that contact information inside of there. So like a day after I send the email, I just have a salesperson follow up with the phone number. And to get the salespeople, literally all I do is I go to a local college and I post up a flyer that says, you know, salesperson wanted. And those people are super cheap to get to actually just call up a few people for you. And all the information is hosted locally in the Managed Prospecting Pages section. So you can send the email out, you can follow up, they know what the person's name is. So this can be all scaled to any amount of employees that you want. So yeah, I use it all the time.
So you just go to kind of your local college, and do you find that these people are good salespeople?
They don't have to be that good because
the selling is done for you, right?
Yeah. Hey, your website's broken. Do you want me to fix it? Yes or no? Okay, I'll call somebody else. Have a good day. Hey, is it broken? Yeah, fix it. Okay, well, let me write you down, and it'll be done tomorrow. It's not that hard to sell something because they've already invested a lot of money on their website, and all you got to do is say, hey, how many customers do you think of yours use a mobile device? Just what percentage? And they'll say, oh, like 95%. Like, do you know that your website doesn't work on a phone? Mentally, they just think, oh, 95% of my customers can't use my website. It's not that hard of a sale to make.
I think one problem that people have is they overthink it too much, as well. Some of it, you know, yeah, they create these processes and these maybe mental blocks in it rather than just kind of taking action and, hey, let's pick up the phone and I don't have to have, you know, a 500-word script to call a business. Like you said, you know, hey, it's your site. You have a flash site. It doesn't work on a mobile phone. You know, tell me yourself. How many customers? What percentage of your customers use a mobile phone?
Yeah, and the way this works too is gatekeepers aren't even really an issue, and you don't ever have to cold call anybody. Even if you want to follow up, like email, the way I've written them, they do get follow-ups. People call you back for them. But what really crushes is if you want to actually call them later too. It's not that hard to do. You got all the information right in front of you to close them, and then you just say, hey, it's broken. You know, do you want me to fix it or not? And then you just yes or no. It's not hard at all. Like you're saying, people put all these blocks in their way, and really all you got to do is just get to them. And you don't cold call because all you got to say is, hey, my name's Don. I was the guy that made you that video and emailed it over to you. Did you get it? And it's not like you're going, hey, I'm so-and-so with X and X properties, blah, blah, blah. Just, hey, I'm Don. I made you guys a video and emailed it to you. Did you get it? It's just how we enter the call. And say, oh, is so-and-so there? I made him a quick video. His website's broken. I was going to tell him how to fix it real quick. Can I speak to him for just a few seconds? And the gatekeeper's not going to know. They're going to be like, hey, did you know our website's broken? Yeah, there's a guy on the phone. He said he's going to tell you how to fix it real quick. Not that hard to get past him.
And I want to ask, what number do you put in there? Do you put one of your employees' number or your direct number?
What do you mean? I didn't know what you're asking me.
In the number field where they can call someone back where the business owner can.
Yeah, I just use a local number usually. I've got certain actual cities that I'm going after.
But who answers those calls? Do you answer them personally?
No, I've got a couple different ways we can do it. I've got an actual staff that answers my calls because I've got enough people. You can just set it up to where it's an answer machine that says, hey, due to our insane call volume, or not call volume, just due to the high demand for my services, I just need you to leave your name and number as I call, and I'll get back to you within like an hour. And lots of times you can just have them just leave a quick message, or if they've called you, I just actually call them back usually too. It depends. If you're just starting to get started, just use your own number. I mean, the only time they're going to call you is when they're ready to pay you. Like, hey, yeah, I got the video that showed that my site didn't work. I was just seeing if you could fix it. It's not going to be a long call, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay. And another good thing is a couple people asked, okay, I understand the lead generation part of it, but what do I actually give them? And that's why I wanted to kind of introduce what you have here, is because, in my opinion, our templates fit perfectly with this. And then you just can even show them the Insta portfolio and what they will actually get, number one, and just deliver those templates. Use those templates, just edit a couple things on them, and send them on over to the business owner.
I've got you got the hair salon template, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I have been destroying it in the hair salon because those people like shiny. It's a hair salon.
Exactly. They're all about their image.
They're all about the image, and like you do hair salon, city, state, and then file type colon SWF. You can like scale that so far just because the majority of those people, like hair salons and attorneys, they're all about their image and their brand, and they're all about being flashy and shiny, and you've already got the stuff to fix those for them.
Exactly. And because, there are even more of those type A personality with the big egos. And for example, hair salons, come on, a hairstylist, what are they selling you? They're trying to, brand you in a sense. So if they don't have good branding, how can they provide good services? And it just makes sense. Now, let me actually tell people what we've kind of prepared for them, and then we'll take some questions. We'll see. I know there's been a ton of questions. Sorry if we didn't get to them. There's over 200 people in this call, and I see about 5 questions every 10 seconds that I look at the question box. So I apologize, but we'll get to some of the questions, and Abi and Jabbar are also in the question box answering those. So number one, your bonus is just a part. I don't know if you want to call them bonuses, but a part of what you're including, which is still, well, let's get to the price later, but 3 WordPress themes with a developer's license that are also included, and that step-by-step outsourcing video where people could just take that video, send it on to anyone, their employee, their outsourcer, their son, their daughter, someone who's fresh out of college. And on top of that, you're having a training session. I'm not going to say, I don't know, you might have it on your sales page, but with a mystery 7-figure marketer that next week, that's also, just worth it for that training session. I know who it is, so I know that's going to be a great session. Just even the scripts and flyers, postcards, the PLR videos, Postlets, and then the PowerPoints. I mean, this is just a ridiculous package. But if that's not enough, then I just wanted to blow everyone away. Avi, Neil, and I wanted to blow everyone away. And the first thing that we're including a replay of this call, and we're including a replay of yesterday's training session as well. But we decided overnight to even up it even more. So anyone who's been considering getting our mobile marketing mega pack, and I'll actually let me bring that up for you. Our mobile marketing mega pack, then we decided to throw that in as well. And for those people that haven't heard of our mobile marketing mega pack, basically we have a contract in there. We have a price sheet. We have a couple business cards, and let me share my screen here. I'll show you exactly what's in that. So right here, we have a ton of things. Let's see. Let me just scroll down here. We have business cards. We have infographic flyer templates, as you can see them right here below. We have a mobile marketing contract. We have the quote sheet. We have a letterhead, and we're actually selling this right now. People have bought this for $15.75, and it's being sold. It's live on the WSO forum, and we're giving the OTO away, which is another professionally customized video with professional voiceover that you could use in conjunction with Don's offer as well. And we're giving all that away. We're giving all that away plus 3 more SqueezeMobi PowerPoints, which is another $47 value, and that extra video that we showed you with the message, basically with that's produced by us. You do have to buy your own voiceover for that off of Fiverr. So I mean, we should be charging $500 for this. Even for $200, this could be like a high-ticket webinar. But you get all of this for $9.90 plus Don's offer as well. So there are only 20 bonuses left on that. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there. And the link is right here. It does not include the OTO. It does not include that OTO software. I do want to, put that, just throw that in there. But it does include your entire method and all the things that I just listed here. And if you already bought, just refresh, just go back to your bonus page, and everything else, all the new stuff will be uploaded. All of the new stuff will be uploaded. So just use that link, mobicashcyclone.com / Wilson. And the upsell is the software that I demoed to you about 10 minutes ago. All right? That entire software, the actual software. So you can have the method without the software, but if you want the software that is extremely powerful, then you do have to get the OTO as well. All right? And so, that being said, I do want to maybe cover a couple questions and a couple strategy questions as well. So let me see what good kind of questions that people have here, and then after that I'll get into, even though the bonuses might be gone, after that I'll get into if you have any, like, where does this get delivered, and after Don gets off the call, so that I want to kind of utilize your time here effectively as well. So let me see who has a really good question. Throw it in there. Throw it in there. Let's see. Who has a really good one? Okay. When does Flash not work on an Android phone? Okay, A2. The site will be broken on mobile phones, and you could test it yourself. Okay. So I guess that's an interesting one.
There's a
And
couple,
what do
couple
you?
things on
Yeah.
Android. Let me add a couple things on Android. Android used to preload a few drivers that would actually play some Flash. It would screw up on a lot of times, but they stopped doing that a little bit earlier this year. So now Flash is not only just on the iPhones broken, but it's not going to work on new Android phones, and they're not going to bring it back. So it's just going to keep getting to be a bigger hole in the market every day.
And I guess this is an interesting question from Sandra. What type of platforms do you use to email your prospects? Or do you just use just regular email? Do people kind of email it individually?
It depends. Depends on the contact form we find from them. Because sometimes we'll go to the website looking for the contact information, and we'll find just an email on there. And sometimes we'll have an actual contact form. So depending on what we find and how we research it, so sometimes I'll go to manta.com if it's like a bigger company. And like when I go and I search, I'll look for attorneys for one niche, just for an example, and I'll look for ones that are like just the names, not like Midwest Attorney Association. I'd look for like Wilson Attorney. That way I would know who I'm going after, and I'm going to get a more personal email. So it kind of depends. If they have contact forms, a lot of those go to gatekeepers, so I try to stray away from those and kind of go around them. But you can use those too. I mean, if I can't find anything else, I'll still use a contact form. But I like to do it from a very personal email. And yeah, I just use like some Donald Wilson 6234 at gmail.com, and that's what I email them from.
And you have people email for you, right?
Yeah, I have tons of people email for me. I don't do any of this stuff anymore myself. It's all outsourced.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically, you have your whole platform. So they do the emails. They do all this lead generation. They get the leads. They hook this all up. They send the email, and then you have even people kind of picking up the calls as well.
Oh yeah, I've got people everywhere because like we've included everything inside this. There's voiceovers for U.S., U.K., Australian, and it's in male and female, and there's videos for all of them because we're doing this everywhere. Like one of my business partners that helped develop the software, Irmal Patel, he lives in the UK, and he just did the exact same thing. He went to a college, put up a flyer, got some people that could actually do the phone calls and follow up if they wanted to. And we haven't expanded into Australia yet, but we've got all the templates and tools to do that if you want to go there.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
we've scaled it up pretty much everywhere, man.
Okay, that's amazing. And even the technical part, right? You have that, even the delivery of the sites.
Yeah, I've got that
You
all
have
taken
that
care of.
outsourced as well?
Yeah, for the most part, I've got a project manager that I have to talk to, so I'm not 100% hands-off on it yet, but we're getting there.
Uh-huh. So that's like the part that you're working on right now.
That's the part I'm working on. We're using a lot of your guys' templates, a few from other people, but like the hair salon we're using for you and a couple other ones we're using for you guys to use to actually provide service. So thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. But that's a good thing for everyone because most people already have our templates. So what that means is that they can just plug those in, and they have nice stuff to give business owners then after that as well, which is awesome. I mean, it kind of completes the package, and it makes it's like on autopilot. I mean, even when you're sleeping, the stuff is running, right? Emails are being sent, and people are picking up phone calls, and all you have to do is kind of put the system in place, which is sweet. And I'm really glad that you were kind of able to get on this call as well. Let's see what other. Do you have this in French? Unfortunately, well, I know no, it's not in French.
I don't. I've got the slides, and no, you'd have to pretty much redo the video in French. I'm going to be honest with you.
But
I don't have
easy.
that. It's not hard. You got the scripts, so if you could have somebody record them, it's going to get the same style of response. But I'd kind of angle it a little different, put some kind of local accent tone to it. Like my UK videos have, I sometimes write them with a little bit different angle. Or the emails is really what I'll do. Like on an email, if I'm going after like people in the UK, it'll end with cheers instead of see ya. So just certain stuff like that, it's more important in the email what you change. But definitely if it's in French, you're going to need somebody else to record them. But try it. You can give pretty much the same message in the different languages and accents, but you're going to want to definitely change up the email a little bit to read more of a local tone.
Uh-huh. And it's funny that you mentioned the cheers because one of our business partners, Neil, he's actually from the UK, and I'm originally from the US, but I find myself always saying cheers nowadays, especially now as well that I'm in Europe. I keep on saying cheers, and it just seems. I lived in London for a little bit as well, so it kind of seems natural. But I'm thinking, hey, in the US, no one says cheers. So this is kind of a funny thing.
And I mean, the Australian ones, I'll write them with a little bit of tone there. No worries. You know, you just do it a little bit different in your emails or your videos because they're going to respond better to the people and the accents they normally hear.
And so now everyone's saying Russian, Swahili, French. People want. Well, let me tell you. I mean, the only thing it's pretty easy. All you have to do is take the text, and just throw it into Google Translate. Then clean it up since you speak that language. You just clean it up real quick, and you don't even have to hire someone for the voiceover. You can do the voiceover yourself.
It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I mean,
it actually is better if it's not perfect because it sounds more real.
Yeah,
like
it's not like my U.S. voiceovers. I've got a guy I use. He does the voiceover for McDonald's. He's that guy. But like my UK videos that are actually in the package, Ermel did those, the guy that I partnered with on it, and he's not a professional voiceover guy. It's just when you've got the right natural accent, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to sound right, and you'll be more trusting. You know, it's just the same thing versus a flash site versus one that's not as shiny. You're going to get more trust there if your video is going to sound a little more natural.
Exactly. And that's why I like the way you designed this package because I mean I know you are a professional marketer. And you designed it with the end in mind, and so that it converts, whether it's the email or whether it's that page as well.
I mean, the cool thing is that everything's so custom. I mean, you can change up the email template, and it works just like Aweber. All you have to do is click the edit button, and you can add in custom names. You can add in their landing page URL. So if you want to kind of write it in your own tone, it's customizable. Then you just click save it, and you can use that as your default. So everything is 100% customizable for everybody else to use it too. I've just kind of given you guys the defaults I use, the videos I use, everything that I'm already using, the outsourcing videos. So you're getting everything that's in my business except for the employees I hired to scale it up.
Yeah. And so how many people do you have, or have you lost track of it?
I don't know, because I've got a few of them.
You have all over the place, right? It's not like central.
I've got people that do this and they do other stuff in my business too, so it's really hard to say how many people are just for this one method. It's not a ton, but it's like 2 or 3 people that are just for this.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I wanted to ask everybody, if you haven't gotten, at least the front offer or maybe the OTO, what's stopping you from getting it right now? I want to answer what's stopping you from getting it. We demoed how powerful this is. The link, Zest.
Yeah, the link usually does help.
I did put it in here, and I thought I'd send it to everyone a few times already.
I'll type it manually. You may have to copy and paste it.
Sometimes I put it.
No, I'm talking to the people on the call. You may have to copy and paste it because sometimes GoToWebinar won't let you click it.
Yeah. So it's mobicashcyclone.com/Wilson. mobicashcyclone.com/Wilson. Without seeing and feeling, how can we test it? Zest, I did show you a demo of it, and this is backed by a money-back guarantee, is it? Don. Can everybody hear me? We might have lost Don there.
Yeah, that was just me being smart and leaving it on mute. So, no, we actually didn't put an actual refund policy on the actual page, but if you can just show me that you went out there, approached the clients, used it, and contacted them, and it didn't work, I'll be more than happy to give your money back.
Okay, And I don't think that that anyone will have that problem, because if they put it just into use, I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't be making money from this. And the great thing is you could be getting calls tomorrow. All you have to do is sell a couple, shoot a couple emails out tonight. Depends actually this afternoon if you're in the U.S.
It depends on where your time zone
right
is. You can get them today, man.
Yeah, yeah. Even before, within the next actually probably like hour, and you could be getting calls tonight. That's the best part about this is just emails. It's not, you don't have to call anyone, and on top of that, you don't even have to do any walk-ins. Now, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. A couple people. All right, my connection was. Brian says the thing that's stopping him is my connection was terminated. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I sent him a link. Hopefully you can get through. It's probably going to get hammered from all these mobile geniuses in here trying to get it at the same time. Hey, do me a favor, just so I can kind of just say hi to everybody. If you guys have bought my course, just type in the questions box, "I'm in," so I can kind of just greet you and just say thanks. Cool. John, Patrick, James, Dan, Flora, Doug, Robert, Monica. Thanks, everybody. Renee. Wow, okay, maybe I can't thank you all personally. Good Lord. I appreciate it. That's a lot of you guys. We've got like hundreds of people in here. Awesome. Karen, Stanley, Mark. Thanks, everybody. How many left is in your bonus package, dude?
I have not refreshed. I mean, I haven't taken the link down from the product pay yet. So even if it passed, I haven't. I want to take care of everyone first. So let's see. It might be gone, but there were already a lot of people from our list bought. So we'll see.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
And like I said, the mobile mega pack, it's being sold right now for $15.50, I think, and the OTO is being sold for $29. So that in itself is a $45 value that you get just for getting the $9.99 from Don, and that's it. The entire mobile mega pack. And I know a lot of people haven't gotten that yet. And if you got yesterday, then just refresh your bonus page and you get it as well. Gary, it's on the bonus page. All right, Gary? So the bonus page is when Product Pay shoots you the email after you buy, there is a link to the bonus page. But it's not your PayPal. It's not the PayPal receipt, but it's the Product Pay email that they sent you. All right? And there you'll see the bonus page. All right? Yep, including the OTO of the mobile mega pack. Yep, everything's included. All right, so Don, I think I know you're kind of tired as well. You've had a long run here, so I don't want to keep you on any longer. It doesn't seem that people have really any other. They have mostly just product questions, which I can handle from here. So if you want to kind of get off,
awesome.
Then that's cool, and I'll still stay on. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. I just want to say thanks, everybody, for having me. It's always good, and you guys always deliver the value. These guys are awesome, and SqueezeMobi and all you guys are awesome, so you guys are following the right people here. Thanks for having me, and I'm just going to go ahead and take off and get swamped in welcoming all the buyers.
All right, cool, and I'll still stay on for a couple more minutes, so bear with me if you have any questions, and I'll answer everyone else's questions. Hey, thanks, Don. It was a pleasure having you here, and I'm excited. I think we'll at least do maybe some like sessions, and we'll see what we can get together.
Awesome, brother. I'll see you soon.
All right, take care, man. And I see a lot of people saying that they missed it. If you get just the front end offer, that's $9. That's $9.90. if you just get the front end offer, then you get the replays of these sessions as well. All right, you get the replays of these sessions, of both of these training sessions. I'm going to upload those within hopefully the next like 10 hours. And the bonus, yes, I have not deleted the bonus yet, Julian. So even if you bought through someone else's link, I recommend just buying through our link again just to get the bonuses. Even if you bought, I don't know, through just someone else's link, I would recommend that. But that's just because we're going to be probably really good point. I hope you're in, all right? Did you, let's see. If you want the link again, Julian, I just threw it to you. Let me just look just real quick how many bonuses there are left. Let's see. Maybe there's a few, because a lot of people already got this. So I'm thinking there might be a few bonuses left still. This was more of a thing so that we could do just another call with Don for all of you. All right, I still see that there are a few bonuses left. Okay? I still see that there are a few bonuses left. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not our product, so I can't affect any of the pricing or anything like that. All right. So this is going to be your last chance. Last chance if you still want to get the bonuses. So who hasn't gotten either this or the OTO? I want everyone on this call. Duncan, why not? The bonuses. No OTO? Okay, I see a couple people still haven't gotten it. What do I need to do to convince you to get this? Because this is a great offer. And with the bonuses, Pat says, give me money to get this. I can't give you money, but I could give you the mobile mega pack that in itself, just for getting that $9.90, give you this free as a Thanksgiving present. Robert, what was your question? I do not see it. Sorry. It costs Claudette says this is worth way more than $9.90. It costs less than a dinner. Thank you for that. Okay, you want me to go over the offer, yes? Okay, the bonuses. A lot of people are asking about the bonuses. Okay. Now, here are the bonuses. And this does not include anything that Don's offering, okay? These are just SqueezeMobi bonuses, and it does not include anything. And even if we let's take this value down, some training sessions. Can we really put a value on that of these replays? I don't know. So let's take that. But we're going to give you the replay with these two training sessions, one that I did yesterday and the one that I just did right now with Don, with all of the questions, how he structures his business, how he does his outsourcing, how he hires from universities. And so that's the first thing. Recorded replays of all those sessions. Number two, the mobile marketing mega pack. And the mobile marketing mega pack, does anyone want to see, I don't know, do you want to see more of that? Or it's in itself, it's a 4. Let me look. Let me show you exactly what you'll get for the mobile marketing mega pack, okay? That's the second part. And this is all for $9.90. This is not if you get the OTO. Even though I do want you to get the OTO, this is not for getting the OTO, okay? You get 6 times infographic flyer templates. All right, let me show you some of these templates. All right, look at some of these templates right here. all really easily customizable. Right here, your name goes here. Once again, all of this stuff, these business cards, 70% of all mobile searches with QR codes, all of this right here costs a day, or you can scan me, these postcards, all of this stuff, all of these flyers, all of these right here, and you get all of that. That's just a bonus, okay? I'm giving you this, and if you don't believe me, this is being sold right now for $15.75. $15.75 right now, and people are buying it. Yesterday when I checked, it was $15.50, meaning people are actually buying this stuff as we speak because they don't know about the bonus. And so if you were planning on getting something like that, plus we give you a mobile marketing contract. So you want an official contract that makes you look like a real corporation. I'm not a lawyer. I don't claim to be a lawyer, so you might want to get it checked out. But if you don't, just use that template. And a quote sheet with all your pricing on there, so you look like a real corporation. And that's being sold for $15.75, and there's an OTO professionally done video that's being sold for $29. You want the link to Mobile Marketing Mega Pack? I'll give it to you so that you could check it out yourself. All right? So you could check it out yourself. Don't buy it because you could just buy Don Wilson's product and get it for cheaper. But if you want to check it out, everything that it includes, yes, and if you bought yesterday, you get all these bonuses. It's so easy. Check your product pay email. If you didn't get your bonus, just go to our support desk, include your receipt, and we'll get it to you. All right? Get these. Yes, if you bought yesterday, just check that bonus page. We want to train everyone. We want to streamline these processes, make it as easy as possible. All right? Make it as easy so you're getting your bonuses automatically delivered nowadays so that we don't have to deliver them, okay? If you bought from another affiliate, you don't get the bonuses, no. But Pat says, I'm about to buy through yours. That's when I know I'm doing a good job. That's when I know Neil and Avi are doing a good job, is when someone says, I bought through another affiliate, but I'm going to buy again through your link because I love your bonuses. All right, and there's more bonuses, okay? That's just the first thing for the bonuses. There's even more. So let me cover. Where are my bonuses? Let's go. Let's give you. You'll get it delivered to your email from Product Pay, okay? Ken says he bought a second time. That's when we know we're all right. And then three SqueezeMobi style mobile PowerPoints. Where are they? Let me show you the first one. This is just one of them, okay? And let me share that screen. This is just one of the PowerPoints that you get with this dark style theme and a couple and graphics as well. And we turn this PowerPoint for you. Oh, you don't see the whole thing. You don't see the graphics. That's like the best part of it. Sorry, that was my fault. Let me change this. Zoom out a little bit. Oh no. Cool. Let me zoom out just a little bit. All right, and that's another bonus that you get. We customized one of the PowerPoints that Don gives you and made it SqueezeMobi style. We put some graphics in there, and on top of that, we turned this PowerPoint into a video. Why? So that you can upload it to Don's product, or you could just use the video. Where is the buy link, Eileen? Eileen, let me throw that to you. Oh no, that's not it. All right, so and let me finish. That's not all. There's more bonuses. So, and you get all of that just for $9.90. $9.90. $9. And it's not in. William, try and let me give this to you, okay? William. All right. Rebecca says I bought again. Yes, the SqueezeMobi bonuses were offered yesterday as well, Monica, but we even upped the bonus package. So go check that bonus page again if you bought, okay? Because we even threw in more bonuses. It's not just those bonuses, but we even threw in more bonuses. So go check it again and get your remaining bonuses, okay, Monica? Now, so extra videos produced by, and not one PowerPoint, but 3 SqueezeMobi style mobile PowerPoints on that bonus page. And that extra video, it does not include a voiceover. Buy your own voiceover. Just go to Fiverr. You get another voiceover for a couple bucks. All right, so those are all the bonuses. And I didn't even go into Don's offer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Clear your cache. Actually, clear your cache if you use someone else's link, and because otherwise you might not get the bonuses actually, because then it might be cooking into someone else's link. Okay. So clear your cache before you click our link. Oh no, Timothy. I was wondering. Yeah, because all right. So let's see. All right. Well, what other? Do you want me to demo his software again? Would that be something of interest to everyone? Because I could do that again. We could play around with that. We could play around with that, and I could show you that one more time. What do you think? Yeah? Demo with non-flash site? I could do that, yeah. Videos? Okay. Will that help you if you're deciding on getting the OTO or not? Will that help you decide if I demo it again? Because I have no problem staying on here and demoing again. I highly recommend you do get it. I really, really do. I want you to get it, and I'm going to do anything I can to make you, because I do like Don. I think he's a good guy. He's making a ton of money. The deadline, well, I got to check how many bonuses are left. I might take down the bonuses. Well, for the OTO, I don't know. I know he's taking the offer down in a couple days. Can you? Yes. All right. Cool. And by the way, let me just demo this for you, okay? Let me just demo this for you, and then let me minimize this question box, and let's give you another demo. Okay, cool. All right. Does everyone now see my screen? Tell me. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. Does the receipt say what affiliate you bought from, Pat? I hope you bought from... I don't want to make you buy a third time. Pat, I'm not sure. Thanks, Pat. Just make sure always when you buy through our link, just clear your cache before. It really helps, because in case you're cooking into another affiliate. All right. And if Pat, you can't find it, just get in touch with our support desk, and worst case, we'll help you out. We'd prefer, not to put too much stress on Abigail, but if that's what it takes, then cool. How do I clear the cache? Avi, can you maybe find a YouTube video about that? It's really easy. I'll show you right here. Can you see my Firefox? Go to History, and just go to New Tab. Under Firefox, New Tab, History, clear recent history, and that's how you clear the cache, okay? Clear recent history, and then you just clear now, right here. All right, let's get back into the software, okay? So do you know how to do the? I'll show you from the beginning. And let me cut off the recording right here so that because I'm not going to go over anything new. And let me show you right from the beginning, okay? All right. You can just go to Google.